Hello everybody and welcome back to another War Thunder video. I've got something a little bit special for you today. Those of you who follow my Facebook page, which is only 8 of you, may have seen a picture that I put up a couple of days ago. I have just unlocked my first Russian Tier 9 jet, the MiG-15. And I can't make my mind up whether I like it or not. This is completely stock, this aircraft. I think at this stage I only had the fuselage repair. Not long got that. I don't know why it has North Korean markings as standard. That's interesting to me. Anyway, the reason I chose to upload this game in particular, I don't score any kills, spoilers, and I get shot down, spoilers, but I'm uploading this video because I need your help. I have tried flying this aircraft in as many different ways as I can, and no matter how I fly it, I get shot down. Several occasions, the guns spark all the time, although I'm led to believe this is quite normal for the MiGs on standard belts. The MiG-9 is just as bad. But the gun configuration on the 15 and the 17 makes it even harder to aim with them, which makes them substantially worse. Anyway, yeah, I've had hits on Canberras, B-57s, Sabres. You know, I can get the guns on target, but I can't shoot them down. And at that stage I normally get boom zoomed by a hunter which fucks off at 1100 kilometers an hour back up into the clouds and I can't catch them, as the 15 is substantially slower than the MiG-15 bits, although if you come out of a dive you can hold 1100 quite easily, for a while at least. So why did I choose this game then? Because there's another YouTuber in this match. I assume you've all heard of McChickenBites? Well, he has squadded up with another one of his members from his squadron. As you can see, someone's just noticed he's in here in chat. I haven't noticed either, but I soon look and realise. There he is. He has squadded up with Golden Sentinel 29 from Cluck Squadron, which is Chicken's personal squadron. I have actually messaged Chicken in-game and asked him if it would be possible for him to look at my channel and give me some pointers. Whether this will happen or not, I don't know, but because he was streaming apparently. He did reply to me, which was nice. Most of the ones I've messaged in the past haven't bothered, so yeah, lad points for him. Anyway, most of the time I rush in. I'm not doing that this time. I am flying to the left hand side of the map and I'm flying level to gain airspeed, and then I will pull sharp, or I think I put it in a 10-degree climb, to get altitude. So the MiG-15 drifts, two 23mm cannons and one 37mm cannon, exactly the same loadout as you had on the MiG-9, although this time the guns are mounted on the bottom of the fuselage, because you can't mount them in the nose because the air intake is there, and you can't mount them in the top because the cockpit is there and the pilot wouldn't be able to see in front of them very well. So why do I not like this aircraft? Well, I do like it. It's a substantial improvement over the MiG-9. Anyone who's flown the MiG-9 will admit that it is horrific. It's just horrible. It turns reasonably well, but you need to keep the speed up, so you can't really turn. So you fly straight, and then you just get shot down by somebody who dives on you. Similar situation with the MiG-15. Difference is that unlike the MiG-9, the MiG-15 can really fucking climb. Started off at around 900 kilometers an hour, I'm now at 400 kilometers an hour, and I'm already at 5,000 meters altitude and still going. Roll it over at 280. Bring the nose down, combat flaps, just to bring the nose around. And there we go. So, the MiG-15. I've flown out the 10 free repairs. I am practically making myself bankrupt trying to fly this plane. I had to play some 4.0 Russians earlier in my premium KV-1E just to earn some money. Although that's fine, I like playing that tank, I have no issues with doing that. You know, I want to love this plane. I really do. But every time I get into a game, I get hits on aircraft. Hell, in the game I played after this, I think it was about 37 hits on a Canberra, both sparked. And that's not including the 23s that hit as well, because a couple of 23s did hit. It's just the stock belts, man. They're fucking dreadful. Like, you don't even know. They are awful. I think the plane will get substantially better when I've got some upgrades in it. I'm working on the... Is it the compressor? Yeah, compressor upgrade. I'm still on tier 1 upgrades at the moment. And then after that I'll do the 23mm valves, because I want the speed and manoeuvrability as well as the guns. Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, you can make bad guns work so long as you can actually shoot at something, which was half the trouble I was having. Although I am getting better. I am getting better, but it's going to take practice, and unfortunately it's also going to take Lion as well, which I'm drastically running out of. So I'm now at 7,200 metres, I'm climbing. I've just passed the AI, I couldn't be bothered to engage the AI, I've got better things in mind. You may be able to guess what I've got in mind. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'll just get this over with right now. This was me playing Hunt, the fellow YouTuber. So the substantially more popular YouTuber. I would have uploaded this video whether I shot down chicken or not, but as I said, the point of this video is obviously it's gameplay footage and some War Thunder content, which I know most of you are here for. But I need your help. That's why this video is going up. I want you to look at how I fly, give me some improvements, ways to improve rather, how I could do better, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. There's constructive criticism, you know. Don't just want to say, Reg, you're shit, what are you even bothering for? I mean, I am shit, but we don't need to tell anybody that, that's not the point. So yeah, all of their team, or at least the vast majority of their team, with the exception of the AI that I flew over earlier, this will become relevant later, here he comes, 1.74, I'm closing, but I ignore him. There's Chicken down low, he's in his F9F Panther. Never flown that plane, but 50 cals don't really bother me so much, although those are M350 cals and probably loaded with a shitload of incendiary bullets, so I don't particularly want to get hit by them if I can help it. Most of our team went low as well. Despite people telling me how well the MiG-15 and the MiG-15 Bis and the MiG-17 climb, I don't see very many people climbing in them, apart from when they get away from the combat. So they gain some altitude, say 2,000 meters, they dive on a target, pull up sharply, depending on how far away the target is, they might just pull straight vertical, go back to say 4,000 because they got 1,000 kilometers an hour in the dive, and then they boom and zoom. But I've seen people fly this jet like a proper dogfighter. I tried that, it didn't go well at all, but then I'm not as an experienced jet pilot. But this is the horrible thing. Much like when I used to play War of Tanks, I enjoy the high tiers, especially in aircraft, far more than I enjoy the low tiers. As a result, I want to get good at it. But I'm not very good at it, so practice makes perfect, and we've gone around in a circle because now I'm going to say Lions are required for you to repair this aircraft. Obviously, it's required to repair every aircraft, but I digress. So I realised I couldn't dive straight down from the 8,000 kilometers I'd reached because I would just rip my plane to pieces. I haven't ripped this plane yet, that's one thing I'm thankful for. Unlike my G91R1, I've never ripped this plane yet. Anytime I've been out of the match is because I've been shot down. Landing this plane is a lot easier than landing the G91 as well, in my opinion. So we're 8 clicks out from Chicken and diving. I don't think he's noticed me yet. If he had, he would have pulled off 1,100 kilometers an hour. 1102, 1104, 1105, 6, 7, 8. Engine is overheating, don't really give a shit. Keep your foot down. Slight dive. I keep checking behind me, so one thing I've realised is that hunters have a horrible habit of pouncing on me when I'm diving, so this is me trying to improve that. What's that? Oh, it's that bloody AI. Right, fuck him. Just dip the nose down a little bit, get some more airspeed. Pulls under me, pulls up sharply, no problem. You'll leave me alone for the rest of the match now. So we're gaining on Chicken, he's pulling a hard right turn. These are low velocity guns, so you need to lead quite a lot. I know I have to lead a lot, but whether I do or not, it's another matter. He goes into a head-on, he's not going to commit, he pulls off, I pull under him. Neither of us get hits on one another, that's fine by me. Use my airspeed, convert it back into altitude. This is what I mean by boom and zooming. He didn't turn on me either, which is the right thing to do. Keep his airspeed up, he's turned around, he's coming back, but he's going to go underneath me because he can't catch me in this climb. 400. Roll it over. I know where he is, I can see his dot. Air brake extended, flaps on just to get the nose round faster. Put the air brakes in. Start rediving on the target. Put the flaps up. 600. Oil's overheating like mad. 700. Behind me. I think that may have been the AI, but I'm not sure. Chicken falls left, I try and put some lead on the guns. Falls around, ducks underneath my guns. I fly over the top. Pull up sharply again. Make for altitude. Chicken flies underneath me. Now remember I mentioned that another one of his squad mates is in this game? Well, he didn't realise that Chicken was in this game with him, which leads me to believe they weren't squadded up, which is fine. Although, nevertheless, I can't see the enemy chat, but I would suspect that Chicken is most likely asking for help. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Attack the enemy!
I was actually quite surprised I managed to survive this long, given Chicken's reputation and how good of a pilot he is, and he is a fucking good pilot. I would have assumed he'd have shot me down by now. But then, he can't climb after me. Shots out. If I'd have led a little bit more, I think that may have hit. He pulls up, I can't follow him, I pull up as well. This is my end. Chicken tries to climb with me. He hasn't got enough airspeed, he can't pull straight up. I, on the other hand, can, but so can his teammate. Here he comes. Yeah, Hunter. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe if you want to for more, and I'll see you on the next video.